Oh boy, I feel my hand is so tired. I feel like I literally, I swear to God, I feel like I'm back in college and I'm taking a course 5 days a week, taking notes. What up? Welcome. Welcome. This is Tuck Notes, Beginner Stock Talk. My name's Tucker and I am your person who is going to share with you all of the information that I learned, because I'm all about making you profits and myself profits and teaching each other how, or me or you, to become better stock investors. And how we learn is, well, how I learn is by mistakes. I don't want to get into those ones, but every time you do it, you're like, I'm not gonna make that one. I saw that one before, so it's trial and error. It's trial and error, right? So today we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about one stock that will soon double potentially. I can't believe my source is telling me that this will happen, but if he says so, whatever. Some of the best stocks to buy, some SPAC stocks, and Pennystocks. So get a piece of paper, pencil, whatever you write on with, because you're gonna take some notes. Okay, I don't have any editing programs yet, I'm sorry, but I think you're doing well. You're doing good, right? I mean, I know you're doing good. You don't have to tell me that. So the first stock we're going to talk about, I talked a lot about it a long time ago because of a lot of dilution and market capital gains and all this stuff. And I don't like talking about it, but after hearing that the stock could double within a few weeks to month, that got my attention. 100% gains. I mean, come on. So, Nndm, nano dimensions. We've talked about this so many times. It's like an old relationship. It's trading at all right. Well, at the time it was filmed, it was $12.60. So let me read what I wrote here before I say it down to you. So you know how I told you that Nano Dimensions in the past, it gets offerings, and it gets an offering, or it will do its own offering and buy more shares of its own company to make the price go down. And they're good at that. And they've done that several times throughout the process of myself watching this stock when I began, because I didn't make videos in the beginning. I didn't even know how to do it. So now that I'm doing it, I can remember and reflect to you and tell you around May, it was like $4.50, maybe $5. And that was when ARK Invest just got invested into it. 7 months later, it's $12.60. So the high was $13.30 today. What happened? What's different is along the course of time in Nano Dimensions, it's had many offerings. However, Nano Dimensions rebounds really fast. And that's the thing that I didn't mention to say, and that is something that's really important to know, and is also comforting too, when you do decide to take your profits at the right time. You can tell you know that it's going to go back to that number really fast, or close to it. And so if you look at its graph over a 1 year period, just look at the 1 year period, it's got a nice upward trend because of all the offerings. So you don't see this, or this, or the, or not. No one wants to see that, but you know what I'm saying. So many, like I said in the back, previous videos, many institutions are buying into this. It's becoming more popular. Retail investing and investments like you and I are getting involved into it. And investment clubs like ARK Invest. So we could see this company trading $24 within the next few months. ARK Invest started trading at $5, like I said, as a penny stock. I guess a penny stock is considered anything under $5. I haven't read the definition, but just from hearing it, blah, blah, blah. So ARK-Q and ARK-W have together over 4 million shares. So hopefully within 2020, we will see in 2021 ARK Invest and Nndm will be a $25 car company. It's not a car company, but it'll be a $25 stock company. The next stock we're going to talk about is ticker symbol Lpcn Lifescene. That's been getting a lot of talk. At the time it was filmed, it was $2.28. It's a penny stock. Its 52-week high was $2.39. The last time we talked about this, they had a drug phase that went south. We talked about it when it was $1.40. They had a drug phase and went south. And ever since then, it's been climbing its ladder up and up. And now there's a new catalyst that's out. And in March, there's going to be another drug phase potential of an FDA approval. And if that goes well, we can see the stock rise significantly or go down significantly. I don't know. Maybe third luck's the charm. But yeah, it could go to $2.35. It's at like $2.25 right now. Hold it there, and then we are in good standing. All right, if it could go to $2.35 and stay there and not go back down, we're in good holding. That's where we are at right now, and we're in good holdings. So that's the news for that. On that, it's in good hands. But if you got into it when we talked about it at $1.40, and you still have it, this is the time to cash out and take your profits, because this is the first profit target. I'm learning all this verbiage that Lpcn's ever had. So, because it's a be brand new stock. So, take your gains if you want, or not. But it won't be until March till you see something else happen. But you might see some growth along the way. Next stock we're going to talk about is a SPAC stock, and its ticker symbol is FTOC. There's a lot of rumors going around right now saying that the 5 things to know about payment play are blah, blah, blah. I don't even know what payment play is. I'm that transparent with you. But taking phase, here's the reason. It's talking about phase 2, about the company, taking the company, the reason this stock went up today, it was at $11.17, ticker symbol FTOC, and then it shot to $13.83, and then it closed at $13.06, was it got news that there could be an idea of this becoming a publicly traded company. And that little hype brought up $2 or more to a stock. Another stock that we're going to talk about that's been getting a lot of attention, more attention than FTOC, because I'd never heard that, but I heard of the other one, is CCIV. There's talks about that going public about that going public. And at the time of the news, the stock was $15.40. It went up to $21. $21 just to talk about it. And then it closed at $17. So it kind of did it closed right in the median of what, this is the pattern all the time. It goes up, down, and it's like right in the middle where it ends. But not all the time. Now we're going to go into another section of talk. Stocks related to Bitcoin that we've talked about in the past. Why has Bitcoin dropped so much? Wonder why. So here are some ideas. Maybe it's running its natural course at the moment. It had a huge gain, $20,000 gain. That's significant on January 19th. On January 19th. Just in December, around December 18th or 19th we did. And then also on January 19th, 2021, Biden Treasury picked Janet Yellen warns cryptocurrency poses terrorism risks. That's a negative catalyst. Why did she say that? I don't know. Maybe too much of a stock drop. Or maybe she's trying to make the stock drop more for the people to maybe buy it. I'm right in the middle. I'm not left. I'm not right. I'm right in the middle. That's where we're going to stay. Now, next thing we're going to talk about is ticker symbol MSTR. Remember we talked about Master Microtechnologies? Like, we talked about it, and I should have did. I wish I did it, but I didn't. But it was $350 when we talked about it. The stock went up to $631. And then now it's just left with a super huge drop. And so if you know anything about shots or put calls, this is a time that you could do it. But it's super risky. And also, if Bitcoin bounces back, Superman, Master is going to bounce back.